Welcome to the very first episode of Behind the Brand. I'm your host, Maya Slivkov, and I'm so excited to have you here. This podcast is all about taking you on a journey behind the scenes of successful brands, bringing out the real stories and challenges and the strategies that they have shaped some incredible digital entrepreneurs, coaches, and business owners. Behind the brand is where we go beyond the business. My goal is to give you an insider look at what it truly takes to build and grow a successful brand in today's fast paced digital world. I know from the experience that it's not just the skills, the strategies, or the big wins that define success, it's the mindset, the pivots, and sometimes even the failures that shape the journey. So, why did I start behind the brand? Great question. Like many of you, I've always been fascinated by what goes behind the scenes. As a coach and entrepreneur, I know how much grit and resilience it takes to build something meaningful. I've had my own journey with ups and downs, and I've seen firsthand how other business owners navigate similar challenges. I wanted to create a space where we can celebrate not just the shiny wins, but also the hurdles that we don't always get to talk about. My hope is for you to walk away from each episode feeling inspired, armed with insights, and ready to tackle your own journey with a new perspective. In each episode of Behind the Brand, I'll be sitting down with new guests, whether it's a digital agency owner, a successful coach, or a startup founder, to dive deep into their journey. This isn't your typical highlight reel. We're going to talk about the real stuff, the hard lessons, the mindset shifts, and the strategies that made a difference for them. You can expect honest, value packed conversations that leave you with practical takeaways and fresh perspective on building your own brand. We'll cover themes like the mindset shifts that turn struggles into stepping stones, how to scale sustainability, and ways to master cash flow. Because let's be honest, cash flow is everything in business. Before we dive into future episodes, let me share a bit of my own journey. Like many of you, I started out passionate, but at times completely overwhelmed. I remember early on, I kept hitting roadblocks, feeling like I didn't have enough resources or that I needed to work around the clock just to make progress. Then, addition to that, I have three little kids that were that always home with me, and but then I had to make some big mindsets. I went from thinking I can't to asking how can I. That single shift opened so many doors for me, and I realized that it wasn't about working harder, but working smarter, like leveraging automation and focusing on only what I can do. Another shift was going from failure is bad to failure is feedback. I can tell you right now, some of my biggest wins come from learning from what didn't work. It's the type of thinking that I want to bring to behind the brand. So, what can you expect in upcoming episodes? I've lined up some fantastic guests from seasoned digital agency founders to high level coaches and rising stars in the business world. They're going to share their own behind the scenes stories from the strategies that help them grow to the mistakes they made along the way. You'll hear from people who have mastered the arts of scaling, embraced collaborations over competition, and found ways to bring in consistent cash flow without sacrificing their well being. These are going to be real, unfiltered conversations, and I can't wait for you to hear them. Now, before I wrap up, I want to let you know that this show isn't just about the guests and me, it's about you, the community. I want this to be a two-way conversation, so please feel free to connect with me. Join our community on Facebook where you can share your thoughts, ideas, and even let me know who you who you'd like to hear from next. And if you have a story of your own, I'd love to hear it. Whether you're just starting out or building a business you're proud of, your journey matters. Thank you so much for joining me on this first episode of Behind the Brand. I'm thrilled to have you on this journey with me, and I promise to bring you insights and inspiration and real stories every single week. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and stay tuned for more. We're just getting started, and I can't wait to see where this takes us. Until next time, remember success isn't just about destination, it's about enjoying the journey, embracing the growth, and always staying true to the brand you're building. Thanks for tuning into the Behind the Brand. Until next time.